Y'all just suggested it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the world famous Stand Up Honolulu. It is now time for the Comedy Forum podcast. Yeah. Give some love to your co-host, DJ Wonderlove. Yeah. But I noticed how all you gentlemen helped her put this chair up here on stage. You know, women's lib. While she's struggling.
Yay, thank you.
Oh, I'm a feminist, man.
Oh,
you can do it.
I can do it.
Do it.
No, that was me.
Strong lady.
They didn't talk shit about me not adjusting the chair last time. I didn't adjust the chair last time, so I wanted them to be the same height as me while sitting. And then they adjusted it, but I just tried it now. I'm just glad that you're struggling because it makes me feel better for the fact that I'm struggling. Yay, look, I'm not the same, but it's fun.
Shout out to Zola. See that sponsorship, Rocky.
Yeah.
You don't want to see me in the square circle.
No.
I'll tell you that right now.
What circle?
Square circle. That's what they call the ring.
The wrestling ring?
Yeah.
The square.
You ever heard square circle before?
I've never heard it, no.
You never watched wrestling?
I don't watch WWE.
Okay.
No, I mean, I've
Am
at
I
least watched
insane?
it.
No.
Okay. Cool.
No, I've at least watched it. I just didn't know that's what it's called.
All right. Cool. Fair enough. Bye. What do you watch since you don't watch WWE?
Well, I watch UFC.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's an octagon.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not a squared circle. I don't know why they started. I think that's just hyperbole from the 70s. Yeah. Wrestling ring, but it was square. Play on words. Shout out Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah, baby.
Y'all might know his grandson, or no, his youngest boy, Cody. Cody's the youngest.
Yep.
Goldust is the oldest boy. Yeah.
I like you in
Most
my
entertaining.
wheelhouse.
Most
I'm
entertaining.
out of my wheelhouse too.
Yeah. Anyway, hi, welcome. I am your host, Pepper, the Misunderstood Ingredients. We are here with the podcast that you didn't know you needed. This is the Comedy Forum where we find topics of the week and we talk shit about them. Normally we have a third comedian up here, but today is just me and DJ Wonderlust because we're feeling good.
Nope.
We'll bring in a third next week, but no group play this week. Just the duo. Well, you act like you're not used to me saying wild shit on this microphone.
No. I mean, and y'all come down and say it will look like I'm not used to it, but I am. I am used to it.
Yeah,
I'm used to it.
there's still a couple episodes in the can that could probably get us canceled.
Are you gonna keep them there?
No, I'm put them up. I just been busy doing other shit, man. Running a business and stuff. I got it though. We're gonna get them up there. Don't be scared.
It's all good. It's all good. We know what we're doing.
I'll blur out your face for part of it.
I ain't blur out my TV or something.
It's all good. It is February 1st, day one of Black History Month.
Woo!
Yeah. And did you guys know that George Washington Carver invented the peanut? No. He did. That's why he didn't know it. But I made it sound convincing, right? Yes.
You couldn't even say peanut butter.
No, just the peanut. He invented the peanut. Y'all just took it. Y'all was just like, all right, well, it sounds like.
It's not. I mean, y'all didn't even take your phones out or nothing. Like, were you just waiting for the punchline? Like, is that what happened? Damn.
Some say he invented peanut butter and uses for it. He fucked with peanuts a lot. He found like I think there was like something like 30 something different patents he found for uses of peanuts.
Uses, yeah.
Yeah. So I just say he invented the peanut because no one really checks about it.
No, including him inventing peanut butter. Yeah.
Yeah.
People really don't. They
It's
just
like, hey, thank you, Jim.
yeah. So I've got a good one for that. Okay. Have any? Oh, this is gonna work. But has anybody in that heard of Sojourner Truth? Sojourner Truth. Sojourner
Like that's
Truth.
a name?
Okay. Sojourner Truth was an activist, abolitionist, and also a runaway enslaved person.
Hey, Tom, we don't gotta be politically correct for that. She was a slave. She was a former slave.
I use enslaved,
No,
okay?
no,
I use
she was-
enslaved. I
She
use
was
enslaved.
a formerly artist known
Bruh,
enslaved.
shut up. Listen, on our first day of Black History Month, okay, motherfuckers had identities before they were fucking slaves, okay? So I use enslaved, not just here, but everywhere. Shut up, okay? Whatever.
Were born into slavery.
They were, but
died
they
in
were still
slavery.
people who, anyway, whatever. They didn't think they were. Anyway, whatever, okay? What I was saying is there's this.
Sojourner.
Okay, so this is funny because all of this is fucked up, but here's the real fucked up part about it. There's a speech that became very popular. It was called Ain't I a Woman? I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but it was essentially about Sojourner Truth being at like a convention, like for feminism, Susan B. Anthony, whatever, and getting up and being like, "Yo, you are like, you don't consider me a woman? You want me to fight for women?" Right, but here's what's fucked up about that. Sojourner Truth's first language was Dutch, okay? It was Dutch. It was not English. And so some white woman, transcribed her speech and made it sound like she was speaking, quote unquote, what you would, broken Black English, essentially. So all this time we've been going, "You're not a woman," or whatever, and you look through it and they made it sound like, stereotypically, right, what Black folks who were enslaved. Yeah. And so her first language, she spoke Dutch. So she didn't sound anything like this. So even that part was supposed to be this empowering thing, like, you don't even consider Black women to be women. And it was...
They found a way to stick racism.
They found a way.
We know we at the sexist convention right now.
Right.
But,
So, yeah.
wow.
Yeah. Also, fuck Susan B. Anthony. She said that she'd rather her arm get cut off than for Black men to get the right to vote before she did. So fuck her.
Yeah.
On this.
That was the one either?
That was a good one, though.
He just fucking broke me.
That was a good one. Yeah. So, to celebrate Black History Month, I'm wearing a white woman shirt.
Yes, instead of Susan B. Anthony.
Instead of Susan B. Anthony. This is one of our local comedians, Nellie Jones. She does a joke about her looking like she belongs on a nickel. So, it's the nose. So we put her. We put her on and made it happen. So, shout out to her. No, I do have a series of shirts for Black History Month going out. Actually, they're done. They're just printing. I ran but I'll be printing more. We have a Black Lives Matter shirt. I also have an MLK gangster shirt. And there's one more.
Alabama, was it?
I still have Alabama Slammers. If anybody needs that.
If anybody's familiar with the Montgomery Bill Brown.
Yeah. I have a
Golden
shirt
cheer.
to commemorate that. And other slew of fun over there. But before we move off of this topic, you as the audience, this is an interactive podcast, so I have to ask you, what is your Black History fact of the Black History Month? On the spot.
You ain't hear that question?
You don't have any Black History facts for us? Indiscriminately racist Asian man?
We're like 5 minutes in. I have to. I'll blink if I need to, okay?
Don't say Michael Jordan won 6 championships. That's not Black History fact. That's all I know. That's all I know. Drake has 7 albums.
Yo. It's fine. I want your answer, but I'll remember this. I will remember this.
Anybody Black History facts out there in the audience you want to share?
Vermont was the first state to ban slavery in 1775.
Yay.
Woo.
That was a good New Englander boy right there. Yay. Shout out to Vermont. Shout out to Ben and Jerry's. We all think.
My dad also, on his ship, he started black coffee with certain.
Oh.
And everybody had to drink only black coffee.
Okay.
I don't know if
That sounds weirdly racist.
That is.
Yeah.
That sounds like he's trying to control a group of people.
Oh, Jesus. This was funny, too. And I've heard, growing up, there was this thing that said if you drank coffee, you're trying to keep, I guess, people from drinking coffee, that it made you black. Yeah. Little urban legend within the two.
Never heard that. Never heard that. The most funny reverse racist thing reverse racism is the thing that I ever heard from an older black man was, I was 20 years old and we were doing some stuff for our fraternity. We were running a golf tournament and doing charity work, trying to, raise some money for the chapter and do some scholarship stuff. And, there was, one of my older fraternity brothers just riding around on the cart. Just cruising, drinking, riding around on the cart. And I'm like, big brother, sir, you don't golf? You're not playing today? And he goes, you see, there are 3 stages to assimilation for the black man. Coffee, golf, and white women. I don't golf. And I thought that was the funniest shit ever.
Wow.
I thought that shit was hilarious. Yeah, so he did not want to be an assimilated Negro.
So that's the only one he
had to
did.
go.
Something. 66%. That's a D.
Yeah.
That's a D. D in assimilation. Got it.
I'm
I'm not giving that up. I'm not giving that up.
But for me, I don't drink coffee. I stay true. In college, I made white women. A little bit after, but it's been long, yes.
Alright, so I'm winning this game. That's all I do is
Golf is dope.
yeah, I just couldn't really get into it. I tried.
I started late.
I will say, they got the lady team. I remember the first time I went out and I saw it. I was like, fuck that shit. I want to do the big T over there. And then I was like, take me back to the lady team, please. Nope, no equality. I'm good.
I don't want to open the building. So.
No. I went right back over there.
Anybody else Black History facts? Black History facts? Black
anybody
man?
else? We haven't got one yet.
Black man? What you got back there?
Malcolm X born in Nebraska.
Okay. That is, that's up. I'd say that for everybody born in Nebraska, but, is what it is. I just found out a new one the other day. There's a guy, I want to say James Page. James Page. I sent this to you guys. So, if you, everybody knows who, plain and simple, if I say the Wright brothers, who would you say? Like, gotcha. Well, when you go into the records of Ohio, there's a guy, James Page, who actually did the first American flying machine, like, before them. It has like 5 patents on the deal. And like, it was in all the papers and all the stuff, but it's just buried by history. whatnot. Everyone's all right, brothers, right, brothers. Those boys from Ohio doing this shit. Yeah. And it was like, so the real father of aviation in America is this black guy, Paige. So shout out to Paige. Also, the first time that we saw Samuel L. Jackson in a movie, a lot of people think it was Coming to America, and then Jungle Fever right after that. It was not. He was actually in a 1972 blaxploitation movie. However, in Coming to America was his first time on screen saying motherfucker.
Woo!
Yeah. It was a PG movie. Because it was 1988 PG. So, completely different. But yeah, I guess from like the 70s through the 80s, he did mostly plays and that kind of stuff.
So he didn't say motherfucker in the blaxploitation?
No one can find it though. It was like one of them like super deep, buried. Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like
But the star of this movie, it got buried because they changed the name a couple of times.
Okay.
The star of this movie, I found out, was I forget the guy's name, but you know him from an 80s sitcom called Amen. He was the older preacher dad.
Okay.
I'm
not gonna get it. But also, do y'all know what blaxploitation is? Blaxploitation films?
Of course I do.
Okay,
yes.
There you go.
Yes.
All right.
Basically, Hollywood was very on letting us do movies. So it was like, okay, well, we can't be the star. We just got to be the sidekick, or actually not even the sidekick, like the background person who gets shot all the time, or plays the pimp or whatever. So then they started making their own movies.
Nice.
Watch Dolomite Is My Name with Eddie Murphy on Netflix. Great movie. They talk about it. There's a whole lot of history in it. It's mostly talking about Dolomite, but it's just talking about the industry as a whole. It was like, you know what, we're gonna fucking go out.
The only reason that I still have a Twitter account is because Pam Grier follows me.
Oh, nice.
Pam Grier.
Yeah. You ever see Jackie Brown? No. That was a Tarantino.
Why I still have a Twitter? I just can't get rid of it. She follows me.
Old ass hit lady. So, all right, that's our Black History section of the podcast show. Alvin, you got any Black History facts?
Shit. I think Diddy did it.
That's fact. Yes.
You actually came up with a great one there, Vaudeville. Vaudeville is actually vaudeville, and prior to vaudeville is actually the birth of stand-up comedy, and it was mostly black people doing shit, or people in blackface because they wouldn't let them perform. So, and that grew into the art form of actual stand-up comedy. Yeah. Yes. This is a tap dancer right there. He's got his history. I like a man who knows where his shit came from.
Yes.
I'm mad he said it out.
Yeah,
Swarming Letter. Forget it, you fuck black girls, dude.
After they see him dance.
Happy feet.
You see, he did not say no to anything.
Champion.
Travis Kelce of tap dancing.
Why does his name come up so much in this
He's
club?
everywhere.
He is.
He failed us. We were trying to give him a pass to the cookout.
I wasn't trying to give him a pass to the cookout.
Bro.
He could be outside though. I'll pay for it. Or I could have until then. Yeah, until that.
right, I just came up with another question. I'm gonna wait till the end for it. But next topic is there we go. DJ Wonderlust. We are in the midst of a presidential election. I know it doesn't seem very presidential.
No.
It doesn't seem like much of an election. But it's happening. It's like 9 months away.
Yeah.
It's happening. It's coming soon. It's coming soon. I'm gonna get on the write-in ballot. I'm working on that for everything.
Okay.
For the whole campaign. It's just gonna be social media campaign.
Okay.
Everybody writing there. This is really good.
Yeah.
But I have to ask you, and as the audience as well, as we're answering, you guys are thinking about it. What's the first thing you would do as president?
So, let me start by saying, I think I would just not take the role, but if at all, I don't think
Coward.
I don't think black women should be the president of the United States. I don't.
Yo, I'm black. History Month.
You know why I don't think so? Because all the fucked up shit that has happened, I don't think we should be responsible for fixing. People are always trying to get Michelle Obama to run for president or whatever. They're always trying to get black women should listen to black women, and then y'all deep in some shit. You be like, "Come save us." I don't think we should be doing that. Like, we should be, you know what I mean? I just don't want us to be in that position. Like, fix your own shit is what I'm saying. Not because I don't think there should be equality and all of that shit. No, I just don't think black women should be president of the United States because this country's fucked up, and I don't think we should be the ones to fix it. I think people who fucked it up should fix it. So, okay, now that I've said that, the first thing that I would do, is reparations like shit. Reparations. I'm doing reparations. You want to know why I'm doing reparations? Because when you take care of our communities, everybody's communities benefit. So that's probably the best way that I can go about. I mean, I probably wouldn't live too much longer after I did that. However, by that time, there will already be it's like trickle up economics as opposed to down.
And you thought about this a lot.
Hell yeah, I did.
Having heard your point, I have a counterpoint.
Okay.
I think that black women should be the only president. Just
Okay.
because y'all take care of shit.
We do.
I won't say all of y'all, but 75% of black women take care of shit.
You're right.
Which, when you look at people in general, whether you break them down by race, break them down by age, or break them down by whatever group, nobody has that higher percentage of people taking care of shit.
No, you're right. You're totally right. We got the highest.
They got the highest percentage of taking care of shit.
We absolutely do. It's just nobody fucking listens to us until after we have to fix everything. And I'm tired.
And then they'll be like, "Oh, poor baby, let me show you."
Let me show you how to do it. But also, it's like unpaid
the country
labor.
needs you. Too late.
It's unpaid labor. Stop trying to put us back into slavery. Like, it's just, y'all just don't know how to, like, and y'all undo everything we do. Like, it's just, it's tiring. Like, it's exhausting. So I'm just saying, like, if y'all gonna shut the fuck up and let us do what we do, that's a whole different story. But if y'all gonna be undoing our shit the whole time like y'all normally do, then no, we are not for hire. Okay.
That's what my opportunity.
Okay.
I would call on girlfriend stuff. But to put out in the mailbox.
That's good.
That's what
From staff or from somebody else? Like your wife.
Yeah. I mean,
It's like, no, it's just like whoever's
in
under
the spirit of America. Yeah, whoever.
You know what? I feel like the decisions you can make from following that post-nut clarity would probably be so good for America. I'm just saying, like, you know, that's regular look.
Right now, I'm fucking in every room.
That's not
gonna be first.
So many rooms.
That's not gonna be first. I know it's gonna take a while.
Yeah. Well, okay. So don't ask me why I know this, but yeah, you don't. I mean, unless you're okay with like the voyeurism of it, there's no the curtains and and shit in the Oval Office. I know you okay with everybody watching.
I'll be that president.
You gonna be like that? Okay.
Everybody else
That might be my campaign slogan.
Okay.
Pepper for president.
Red room,
Slinging dick.
green room, gold room. The rooms are so. I mean, I guess they get clean regularly, but I'm just remembering them. I'm like, okay. Context, I lived in DC, but also I had a baby who worked during the Clinton administration. So I spent quite a bit of time in the West Wing. Yeah, and I know what that room looks like. Have at it.
On that note, the first thing I would do as president is I would grill. Yeah. I stick with my Uncle Black roots, and I would pull out a grill off that back patio and marinate some meat and fire that bitch up. And be like, look, this is Uncle on the grill now. Crack me a beer, crack me some whiskey, start talking shit. This is how the fuck we gonna fix this country.
Okay.
I just start talking shit from the grill, right? Yep. That would be number one.
I know that. I agree with that.
Yeah. The president makes good ribs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he might be right for the economy. Let's go. Barbecue chicken.
Oh my goodness.
Middle East, right after I take this nap, I'll go fuck with y'all.
After my nap.
After my nap.
Not before.
Right now.
Not before.
Just gonna lay down for a minute. I give me a real job in the Oval Office. I see y'all.
That's why I'm glad. I was gonna say I run for your VP. I'm glad they got different offices.
Yeah.
Stay out of my office, okay?
Yes.
I do the VP thing. I'm not doing it.
Yes. Love it. First thing you doing as president, sir?
I don't know. I agree with her. I think that's a super good thing, helping people. But besides that, I'll do some head too, I guess.
Everybody's getting head.
Once you get people thinking about head, you think it's good.
It's racing through my brain right now.
Yeah. The second political thing that I would do is
What was the first? It wasn't the head?
No.
Because that became political.
The first is the barbecue.
Okay.
And once a week we have them. You know how like they do the State of the Union address and that kind of deal. Once a week we have a barbecue state of what's going on this week address.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be on the grill with a beer, grilling, smoke everything.
Right.
Might have a cigar going, whatever. Hey, this is what's going down this week. Yeah. 4-day work.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Monday barbecue. It's Monday, so we're off on Monday? Yes. Yes.
I might give the Friday.
You start
Because everybody's entrenched in the Monday. Let's get it going.
Yeah, that's
Then
true.
Friday.
Friday. Yeah, make that. Yeah.
Yeah, think about all the thirsty Thursdays that were happening.
And it's also we got all this Monday holidays too. So yeah, we got all those Monday holidays, so then we wouldn't miss those holidays. We could still have them. Yeah.
Boom.
There it is.
Yeah. So that address, that public address of, hey, this is what's going down. Here's the real, and being real with the people. That was my first political deal. My second political deal, actually would be not just reparations. It would be a systemic breakdown of all the people that America has fucked over.
Facts.
So, hey, Native Americans, we're gonna start with y'all. Y'all was here first. All right. This reservation shit, we know. As soon as we found oil on the reservations, we bumped y'all from the reservation. Giving the top family in each reservation a casino, not probably the best, because now they become barons of the reservations and whatnot. There's other economic options for the stuff. We're gonna get you some land grants back. We're gonna get part of your shit back for the natives. The black people, we're gonna figure out the number, as far as the lineage of the slavery, and we're just gonna start with a flat breakdown. You can't tell me we ain't got the money.
Yeah.
We got the COVID proof. We got the money.
We've said it overseas many times.
Yeah. We've sent just this year, since the Israel shit has broken out, we've sent Israel enough money that would have paid black people reparations for the nation, like a healthy sum.
Hell yeah.
Like every black person in America could have got like a hundred stacks. I'm talking $100,000.
Yeah.
And you're a descendant of slaves. Every black person in America could have gotten $100,000 with the amount of money that we've sent to Israel in the last 6 months.
That would just be an installment as far as I'm concerned.
So don't tell me we don't have money for reparations. Portion.
Let's get some of the endowment. Let's get some of the endowments from those universities that slavery kept open. Like, I don't know, Georgetown University, Harvard University, those colleges.
So, but it's not just a black thing. At that point in time, like I said, this is a blanket deal. I would go to a lot of these little U.S. territories, and Hawaii being one of them. Hey, do y'all really want y'all sovereignty, y'all freedom? We can still be homies. We can still be partners.
Yeah.
You don't got to be a U.S. territory. You ain't got to not be able to vote. We give you your land back. We give you your whole deal. Give you your freedom. That kind of deal. We work out some type of I guess not sovereignty is not the word I'm looking for, but freedom plan for these folks.
Yeah.
We just took over for military installation.
Freedom colonization.
Yeah, freedom of colonization. Decolonization.
Right, you don't want to use sovereignty.
Bam.
I get why you don't want to use sovereignty too, because it's only considered a part of the United States in the United States. So yeah.
So I go to all those little islands and all those little spots and be like, look, man, all right, yeah, we fucked up. We're trying to make amends for it. Let's rock it.
Damn, I forgot. I mean, I know. So DC gets its voting rights too. That's on my list.
Yeah.
DC gets its voting rights. For those who don't know, DC doesn't have full voting rights. We have a shadow senator. Anytime decisions are being made, she has to leave the room. But we be paying taxes like shit. So, yeah, that's real sad.
Yeah. My next move would be to uncapitalize Congress in the city. Meaning, sorry, lobbyists, y'all gotta go. So sorry. I know you made whole careers on this, but we'll find other jobs for you. This whole, you get paid millions of dollars to get the senator to vote one way for millions of dollars. Yeah, I'm so sorry. So sorry.
I just thought about this. I think the first thing we gotta do is get our security together, because the shit that we are recommending right now. Who is your security?
I'm talking to all these people from a bubble. Who was that?
Mars.
Eddie Murphy used to do a joke where he was talking about where he was Jesse Jackson when Jesse Jackson was running for president. He was like, Jesse, why are you always jogging? Because he's getting ready for the sniper.
That zigzag run.
That's why he was always in a tracksuit.
That zigzag run.
Getting ready to make sure he gets shot. Presidents got shot in the 80s.
Yeah.
People forget Reagan got shot. Point blank. They rolled up on Reagan. Straight up, like as close as we are right now.
Damn.
They rolled up on Reagan. Yeah. Luckily, his security guard took the brunt of that shit, and they was able to dodge it, and it wasn't in a vital place. But
and by luckily,
he got blasted though.
By luckily, you mean?
Yeah. He was lucky.
No, okay, yeah.
In other circles, Reagan was the best. But
no, and I was just thinking about it, the security guard, because right now I feel like we're treating him like a rabbit's foot. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So that's what I'm doing in front of it. Blank. What'd you do, man? Tap dancing lessons for everybody? Was it mandatory dance?
I want you guys. We're not there yet. It's going to be stages, but I want the president chosen by lottery.
Oh.
And if that happens, then we actually start to invest in education. We start to form a tribal community.
I like that.
We start
I like
to care and educate and form some type of community and care for them.
Yeah, I like that.
But that, I can
You-
do
one-
that
one
right
thing-
away. So it starts with your barbecue. To be honest with you, it starts with Fridays.
So wait,
That was
so
a better idea than mine.
Wait, so-
There's no way.
A quick way to tackle that education deal is to take it off the tax system.
Yes.
I know we don't have it,
Yes.
but
Right now, wherever your education,
Wait, taxes go to education?
Yes.
yes,
Taxes go to
No,
education,
but
but
no, only
No,
local, taxes go to education. So
Yeah.
what'll
It's not
happen
a federal
is,
thing.
okay, the super rich neighborhood has the dopest school, has all the stuff, because their tax money stays right in
but that
neighborhood.
system isn't happening in
Everything
Hawaii.
else is shit.
Wait,
It
don't
is.
you, so.
Are
right
you
now-
sure? Because it's my understanding that it's not.
Why don't you
You got
just make every
Kamehameha,
class in the
you got Punahou.
No, we're
Well,
talking
those
about
are private.
public. Those are private
Those are
institutions.
private, right?
But we're talking about public.
Private schools are everywhere.
So I mean, Department of Education, right? As it relates to the neighborhood in which the school exists, it's my understanding. And I mean, I just came out of teaching in a public school, but I could have it wrong. I know what it looks like in DC, and that's how it looks in DC with like your neighborhoods, and they get the most money. But I think in the public school, private, yeah. But in public, I don't think. I think that's. See, people say that that's part of the problem, but I'm like, I don't think it is.
Yeah, it's not the money isn't distributed equally. It's almost like the Native American reservation deal, where, okay,
that's what
they
you're
got the casino, but the family that's running that casino
Yeah.
gets most of that money.
That's what
Meanwhile,
you're
the rest
saying.
of the reservation
Got it.
is starving.
Okay.
So
We
what I'm saying
understand.
by the tax deal is like, okay, if we're gonna take all those taxes, every school gets equal shit.
Yeah,
Not just
yeah.
the
It's
rich
not
people
just the
who
store
are
over
here.
there. Yeah.
Not so yeah.
And
If
that's
places
when they
do
come up
that,
with don't ask, don't tell.
Yeah.
Don't-
Oh,
Yeah.
there's also
No child left behind.
There's also that's
Yeah,
just
When
a,
they come up
see,
people
with no
just
child left behind.
people try to stereo up that word. No, you gotta help that.
So in this lottery, I have questions. In this lottery, are these people that like who is a part of the lottery?
Everybody. Every single person. That's right.
Age,
what
age
It's
doesn't
like the
matter.
Hunger Games for your president.
But for what
Well,
age?
like
for
what
all
age?
political-
There's no age limit.
For all political positions, dude, why not?
So if an
Why not?
infant gets
Do
hired, what happens?
No, there is already a rule.
Okay, so 35 still.
32.
35 to 65.
35 to 65.
Cut off.
And maybe there
Cut off.
becomes.
Just gotta put that back.
I
in.
say
Cut off.
45. I cut it off at 45.
You said 25 to
Cut off at 45.
so
35 to
25 to 45.
35, 45. Cut it off at 45. Because at 45, you ain't trying to do much. Come on now. You're trying to chill out.
I don't know if
You're
that's
trying
not
to get up.
age. We were hustling until we're 60.
Yeah.
But
I got
look
another
what
way
happened
to
to
fix
Bill.
that though. I got another way to fix that though. Certain counties do this in certain states and whatnot. It's called public, free, and fair elections. Basically, your tax money goes to the candidate. So each candidate running for that office gets the same amount of money. Hey, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're a multi-billionaire and you run a business. You can't put none of that money in the campaign. This is what you got. So now you actually have public service.